When the Dead Files visited the Glen Tavern Inn, Amy saw a dark shadow man who roamed the third floor and liked to stay in room 308. When guests would come and stay in this room, she said that he would likely try to drive out the living by turning on and off the TV and the lights and essentially causing chaos in the room. Steve DeShavi then met with a historian who told him a story about a violent outlaw serial killer from Arizona and Southern California from the late 1800s who killed a man on Main Street less than a block away. This man was known to be very violent and had a short fuse. He even had notches on his gun for each of the people that he'd killed. 16 years before the Main Street killing, this man shot and killed one of his bosses in Los Angeles. He also shot one of his rival's dogs, just to show that he, quote, meant business. No one messed with this man. His name was Joe Dye. Also keep in mind that this is the room where Sharon Osbourne had a medical emergency and unfortunately had to be rushed to the hospital in Jack Osbourne's Night of Terror. Okay, it's around 10:45 and I'm at the Glen Tavern Inn in room 308, and so far so good. I did a lot of video and I'm going to be obviously making a little edit, and I don't know who that is. So that's the latest, and I'll check back. Alright, so it's like 11:32, and if you look right here on the Dead Files where Amy is standing, it's right here. I thought that was a trip. So she was standing right here explaining that Joe Dye would be very boisterous in here and opposed to people being in here and turn on and off the televisions. And if you look at this shot right here, you will see this and this. And it was taken from approximately here. So you would have had Steve right here and Aisha right here. At this point in the Dead Files episode, Aisha explains to Steve DeShavi that she believes that 308 is the most active room in the hotel. She then relays a story about being in the room one night at around 2 o'clock in the morning. No breeze, windows closed, and no air conditioner on. And the curtain started to move erratically, quote, dancing. Then Steve asks her if she would stay in this place alone, and she says no. Especially not this room, being 308, because she believes there's an entity that haunts the room that doesn't want people in there. This ironically was the same thing that Amy said when she investigated the room, that there was a dark figure in the room that didn't want people in there and would cause chaos in the room until they left. Could this entity be Joe Dye? Who's to say? But I definitely recommend checking out the Dead Files episode Double Jeopardy and making your own determinations. So nothing really too creepy or groundbreaking happened during my stay. But earlier in the night when I was filming B-roll, I wasn't paying too much attention to the room. I was more looking at the wrist monitor that I keep on my wrist to monitor what I'm filming. And a light did turn off in the corner of the room. Now ironically, this light was over in the corner of the room where Aisha saw the drapes dancing. So, I don't know, maybe it was a coincidence, maybe it was the electricity, I don't know. But you guys can let me know what you think if you feel like it. Otherwise, just determine for yourself. All right, here's the clip.
This outlaw Joe Dye, who challenged a man for having an affair with his wife. The man's name was Herman Haynes. Joe died actually with his wife. The man's name was Herman Haynes. Joe died actually.
So that was the clip. As you can see, there's no one in the room over there, and I'm completely alone, and the light goes off. So I tend to think it was electrical, but I like to show everything so that you guys can make a determination for yourself. Okay, that's about all that happened. That was creepy. It was a great stay. I love this hotel, and the room is amazing. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.